This is some great news I have to share with you today about the Buffalo Bills. The news is coming, and the NFL is on fire. It's getting hotter and hotter. Today, my friend, you'll be surprised by what's been confirmed. The Buffalo Bills are facing a challenging training season, with several holes and injuries at key positions that need to be filled quickly. As training camp progresses, it's clear that one of the team's most sensitive areas is the receiver position, with key players like Curtis Samuel, Elijah Moore, Caden Prather, and Tyrell Shavers sidelined due to injuries, leaving the Bills with few offensive linemen. In this scenario, a big name emerges as a possible solution to the receiving and kickoff return gaps. Cordarrelle Patterson, a 34-year-old veteran recently released by the Pittsburgh Steelers. This release creates a window of opportunity for the Bills, who may be able to bring the player back to Buffalo. For those who don't remember, Patterson has already had a significant run, and his connection with special teams coordinator Chris Tabor is a crucial one. Tabor and Patterson worked together for 2 seasons with the Chicago Bears, 2019 to 2020, when he emerged as the league leader in kickoff return catches. Patterson's unique qualities make him a valuable asset to any team. He's not only an effective running back, but also a useful wide receiver and one of the NFL's best kickoff returners. This flexibility on the field could be exactly what the Bills need, especially with the receiver position still up in the air. While Patterson isn't a long-term solution for the number 1 wide receiver role, his experience could be crucial in filling a void while other options find their feet. Without a solid star receiver like Khalil Shakir, who was the Bills' most productive target in 2024, Patterson's addition could offer an immediate and effective breakthrough. In 2024, Patterson had 12 receptions for 80 yards and 1 touchdown in 13 games, while also rushing for 135 yards. While his numbers aren't the most impressive for a starting receiver, he has a history of performing well in times of need, such as when he led the league in kickoff return catches, not to mention his impressive career as a returner, with 4 All-Pro selections and 3 secondary All-Pro selections. Furthermore, the lack of a regular returner, an area in which the Bills are still figuring out a solution, could be a game changer for Patterson. If signed, he could fill the kickoff return role, while also contributing his experience and capabilities in operational and special operations. This strategic move to bring in a reliable player like Patterson not only strengthens the roster, but also brings a layer of leadership and experience to the group. Amid a training camp that has been turbulent due to injuries, adding Patterson would be a smart move that could help the Bills remain competitive and prepared for what's to come. If he does return to Buffalo, the improvement has not only been invaluable skills, but also in a winning mentality that could be exactly what the Bills need to overcome the season's obstacles. While searching for reinforcements as Patterson steps up, the Buffalo Bills receive some good news with the positive update on Max Haristen. After a significant injury, the rookie cornerback's strong recovery could be the foundation the defense needs to get back on track. But how will this recovery impact the team's signing decisions? The Buffalo Bills held their breath last Tuesday when rookie cornerback Max Haristen underwent right knee surgery during a non-contact fan practice. Everyone was worried about a potential ACL tear, which could have meant the end of the young player's season before it even began. However, the Bills received a positive update that eased fans' hearts. Haristen, in a social media post, promised a smiling photo, autographing a football for a fan and thanking God for the victory. The severity of the injury is still unclear, but the player's positive attitude suggests he is not dealing with a serious issue. The expectation now is that the severity of the injury will be minimal, allowing Haristen to recover quickly and contribute to the Bills' defense this season. Haristen's situation raises questions about the depth of the Buffalo Bills' defense, which has already endured a training camp plagued by injuries. However, this positive update brings a breath of hope, especially for fans who were worried about the impact a long-term injury could have on the team's defense. The Buffalo Bills faced a series of challenges during this year's training camp, particularly regarding wide receiver injuries. The receiver position has been one of the hardest hit, with players like Curtis Samuel, Elijah Moore, Tyrell Shavers, and Caden Prather all sidelined due to various injuries. This has left the Bills with a limited roster and a significant need for reinforcements. But the team isn't just waiting for players to recover. They're actively seeking temporary solutions to fill gaps on the field. Recently, the Buffalo Bills brought in 2 experienced veterans for preseason testing, Justin Ross and Willie Snead. These tests, while focused on filling temporary gaps, demonstrate the team's commitment to maintaining competitiveness on the field while injured players recover. The critical situation at the wide receiver position has prompted the Bills to take swift action, and these 2 players are part of this direct response to the current growing number of injuries. Justin Ross, 25, joined the Buffalo Bills after being released by the Kansas City Chiefs in July. His NFL career has been marked by ups and downs, including a rookie season interrupted by injuries and off-field issues. During his first season in the league, Ross suffered a foot injury that sidelined him for a long time, and his struggles continued with off-field controversy, including an arrest on domestic assault charges in 2023. Despite these setbacks, Ross has shown signs of recovery and is seeking a new opportunity. For the Buffalo Bills, Ross's arrival can be seen as a strategic move to tap into his potential, especially at a time when the team is dealing with an alarming number of injuries at its most critical position. Despite his rocky start in the NFL, Justin Ross has clear talent that, if utilized well, could help fill the void at wide receiver until the starters return. His speed and running ability are attributes that could be valuable for Buffalo if he can adapt to the Bills' system and live up to expectations. On the other hand, 33-year-old veteran Willie Snead arrives at the Buffalo Bills with significant NFL experience. With a career spanning several teams, including the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers, Snead has been a consistent presence throughout, being a reliable and versatile player. Snead doesn't possess the explosive speed that some of the younger pass catchers possess, but his experience and skills as a short pass catcher, coupled with his leadership skills, make him a valuable candidate for a time that requires stability and confidence. His experience with successful teams and his ability to adapt to different systems of play could be exactly what the Bills need in this uncertain time. Snead, in addition to being an experienced player, also brings the advantage of a deep knowledge of the league and how to face high-level opponents. While this isn't the end of their careers, their presence could provide the leadership needed to help the younger receivers develop, as well as a reliable backup as they seek stability during the preseason. Both players, Ross and Snead, are not seen as long-term solutions for the Bills, but rather as a temporary solution to the immediate problem. The focus is to simultaneously provide the necessary depth to get through training camp and ensure the team doesn't suffer a drop-off while the starting receivers recover from their injuries. While the team has been forced to seek temporary alternatives, it reflects the Bills' determination to remain competitive, even under the most challenging conditions. The Bills know that injuries are a part of the game throughout a season, and while these two veterans aren't a permanent answer for the team, their presence in training camp could be crucial in filling the gap until the team returns to full strength. The team's stance demonstrates not only a desire to remain competitive in the short term, but also a commitment to finding quick and effective solutions to the challenges posed by the 2025 season. The team is looking for temporary pieces to aid the recovery process of its key players, and Justin Ross and Willie Snead may be exactly what the Buffalo Bills need at this crucial moment. The Bills' approach of finding immediate solutions to fill roster gaps while recovery continues demonstrates the team's commitment to preparing for the season's challenges. While the addition of Ross and Snead may be a short-term measure, it reflects the team's flexibility and agility in dealing with adversity during training camp. It remains to be seen whether these veterans can surprise and make a mark while the starters recover and return to the field. With injuries to wide receivers and the search for reinforcements like Cordarrelle Patterson, the recovery of Haristen, and the testing of Justin Ross and Willie Snead, how do the Buffalo Bills plan to balance the immediate pressure with their long-term goals for the season? Leave your opinion. Here, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, but I'll be back later to update you with the latest Buffalo Bills news.